Hello, everybody. I'm Jackie K. Cooper, and my entertainment rundown for today is a review of the film You, Me, and Her. And the film stars, and I'm going to read these names off because I didn't memorize them: Selena Ringgold, Graham Sibley, and Sidney Park. And the first two that I read, I'll play a couple. They've been married for 4 years. They have a small a son who's maybe a year or so old. And she works at an office. He works from home. He's kind of a stay-at-home dad. And their marriage is kind of getting bogged down. You know, they seem to get on each other's nerves a good bit. He seems to, be irritated by some of her character traits. She's irritated by some of his character traits. But they decide to take a vacation in Mexico. She's of Mexican descent, and this is a resort that they've heard about. He decides to book it and take her there to try to get some sparks back into their marriage. And they get to the resort. Things are going okay. He seems to be more interested in scoring weed, which he keeps saying it's legal, but he's a pothead and always wanted to score. And even when they're out to dinner, he's looking around for somebody who he thinks can get him some. But one morning she goes to the beach and goes to a yoga class and meets the yoga instructor and finds herself drawn toward the yoga instructor, and the yoga instructor seems drawn to her, and she and her husband talk about it and think maybe they want to have a threesome. But the yoga instructor says she's leaving for Thailand soon and things don't work out, but that she will text the woman and they will talk. Then the whole rest of the movie is the yoga instructor does end up in LA on a layover for a trip going to Thailand, and the movie is whether or not she gets together with the couple and what happens. The problem is these three people are just blah. You don't care about them. You don't care whether they all get together. It just doesn't seem to be interesting at all. They're all brand new actors. They didn't have the spark that drew me into the film, and it just didn't work. But the movie just has that one issue, and then the movie just ends. You don't leave it feeling like you've learned anything or been entertained or much at all for that matter. The film itself is rated R for profanity and sexual situations. I scored it 4 out of 10. I just couldn't get any enthusiasm for these people. It didn't draw me in. I wasn't drawn to one character or another character. I just didn't really care about any of the three of the characters. And they really didn't care about each other that much either. So 4 out of 10 for me, not even average. But this has been Jackie K. Cooper's Entertainment Rundown with a review of the film You, Me, and Her.